Attention viewer, you are watching the world's biggest monster truck diecast YouTube channel. This is Monster Jam OCD.
Well, welcome back everyone to another Monster Jam OCD review video. Today we are looking at the second Monster Dirt starter set for the new 2020 assortments by Spin Master and Monster Jam. And today we have Gravedigger. And last time on my channel, you may have remembered, if you haven't seen it, I will link it at the end of this video. We reviewed the Alien Invasion starter set for Monster Dirt, and as you can tell, it is much different than previous Monster Dirt sets have been in the past. As far as their exclusive truck goes, there was a lot more detail put into these new models than there was previously. Before, actually, the original first sets had just their treads, which just these V patterns here painted in brown. Then they upgraded to full tread mud, so you can see there's mud in between the treads now. And then now in 2020, we have moved on to full body paint. So you can see it has decals that show the mud across the entire truck. So this is the new trend that we're going towards. Hopefully we'll eventually reach the trend of painting on the roll cages and the windshields, but that'll just add more realism in the future. For now, we are now at this level where they're actually doing decals for these exclusive trucks. So following the pattern of 2020, Gravedigger does have exclusive decals and a design for this set. And if you remember, which I have not reviewed yet, there was also a deluxe Monster Dirt set in 2019 with Gravedigger. It does not feature the same body style as this one does. This one's actually way more detailed, and it's a really nice looking model. So I will open this up. This is the packaging. There's not really anything special about the packaging besides the Gravedigger. It comes with one shovel, as you can see here, a purple shovel, and the back of the box just shows the rendering of Gravedigger and the Monster Dirt. This comes with 8 ounces of Monster Dirt, so that's pretty significant for the beginning sets, and typically that's what they come with. And these retail for $9.99. So I'm gonna open this up, I'll be right back, and then we'll take a look at it on camera. So here is the Gravedigger itself, and I realized something that it's like a pattern now from my last review. Again, if you haven't watched my last review, please, I'll link a link at the end of this video so you can watch it, because you probably want to understand this part. When I reviewed Alien Invasion, it came with a purple shovel as the accessory, which is supposed to come with Gravedigger. And now today, my Gravedigger came with the roller that Alien Invasion was supposed to come with. So we got both accessories, but in different packs. I'll show you guys the roller today anyway, since we've already looked at the Alien Invasion with the purple shovel that was supposed to come with Gravedigger. Also, I think this is just going to continue on with only play sets. We have the complaint card coming back once again for this set. So it's a large complaint card to report any issues with the actual play set itself. So that's very cool to see them still continuing on in at least one way or another. So let me open this up. I should have opened this up earlier. The Monster Dirt, again, 8 ounces of Monster Dirt, pretty good amount. I do recommend playing with this in a contained area, such as the Monster Dirt Arena, which you can find at Target stores. That will help keep this Monster Dirt contained. It does tend to get messy. If you leave it out and it starts to get everywhere, it can make a mess. And I also recommend, if you're gonna play with it on a white surface or a bright surface, that you put down a piece of paper like I have today. That's just my personal recommendation as a collector. But you can see here, this is the Monster Dirt, and I always say this in my videos, if you've never heard of Monster Dirt before, or never seen it before, it is basically the same thing as kinetic sand by the makers of kinetic sand, but it's formulated to be like track dirt. It's much more tacky, it sticks together, it holds its shape and is more stable in terms of playability than kinetic sand is with Monster Jam vehicles. And you can just mold this stuff over and over again and basically do whatever you want with it. This roller works pretty well, but I do recommend with Monster Dirt sets to use the Dirt Squad vehicles, which are also in Target stores. This is the Roland vehicle, which will eventually, if you push it hard enough and long enough, it will roll out your track evenly. So you can see it's already doing that. So that's Roland. And then we have the Diggs vehicle, which is an excavator. It comes down, it can pick up dirt in its mouth and then dump it out. And we also have the Scoops, which you can put a large amount of Monster Dirt into its mouth and move it around by lifting it up like this. So these are the 3 current Monster Dirt vehicles out for Mix 1. Again, in Target stores, you can find them there. And also, I should probably do this, I forgot to, sorry. This is the review of the actual truck itself. So this truck, again, has a lot more detail than the previous Monster Dirt set did. for the deluxe set. And like I mentioned, it does have mud decals on the actual truck. Also, the dirt treads are still there, and they kind of painted a little bit on the sidewalls, unlike last year when they did not do that. You can see it has a green roll cage, green rims, actually a different color green than the Alien was. This is a way brighter green color, actually way more accurate to real-life Alien and also real-life Gravedigger with these bright neon green rims. So Gravedigger has a little bit of a duller color for the green. And then we have the mud decals on the side. You can see it's covered in mud. There's some splatter up here and on the moon area. We also have some on the hood and the headlights here. So a lot of mud detailing and dust kind of detail as well. Some spots where it's dusty instead of muddy. And this side looks like the same. No, actually there's more mud on this fender here coming up from this tire. And then this tire here splashing mud there. And there is some slight mud drips on the roof, just very little, as the real life trucks would have in a muddy condition. It usually doesn't reach the roof completely, but it does reach the roof in some spots, and that's exactly how it usually looks. It comes up and it kind of makes these tiny splashes. So you can see those tiny details on the roof there. It does not reach the windshield for this truck. You know, it would be nice to see a little more mud or these tiny splashes up here, but that's really going too far into detail, I think, for something like this. The fact that they did do mud across the entire body is a lot in terms of what we had last year compared to this year. So I do respect them for doing that much of a difference in just 1 year. So there is the Muddy Gravedigger, and I will demonstrate some Monster Dirt action real quick. So you can see it does, if I go back and forth a lot, it does pretty much hold its shape for a lot of playtime. So you don't have to really rebuild it for a while. If it was still in its ramp form, it would be even more stable because it would be way more compact. But, you know, we have the Dirt Squad. You can also tow around your Monster Jam vehicles by their wheelie bar with the Dirt Squad vehicles. So if they crash on the track, you take them around and then you can put them into the pits. So that makes these even more of an accessory to these Monster Dirt sets, and I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think about the set in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. It's a Ryan of Monster Jam OCD, signing out.